The Zone.
We didn't know it was going to go this way. Like, who knew that, you know, in the winter of 2008, that the first song we ever recorded and spent money on, and, you know, and then eventually, like, Ash used that as the backbone that would form our first EP, would actually make it all the way to Victoria, British Columbia, and that it would generate, you know, popularity on a level for us where now we're on an airplane and we're coming out to play, like, the Fringe Festival, like, in August 2008, and that's when we met you. And just basically at the time, one song got us across the country on Vancouver Island. And here we are 6 years later.
Yeah, I don't know, we weren't the first radio station that played you, but maybe the first one out of Toronto?
Yep. But I mean, just for Ash and I, like, all we'd known was you play downtown Toronto. Okay,
yeah.
maybe
Gotta get to Toronto. Toronto.
Maybe you play a show in Peterborough. Maybe if you got a buddy's couch you could sleep on, a bar owner might let you play in Ottawa.
And then all of a sudden you got 700 people on the other side of the country waiting in the rain for 2 hours.
Yeah, on the old, what was it, Broad Street? You guys played on Broad Street, shut the street down, play the show. That's amazing. And now, I don't know, how many times have you guys been to Victoria since?
Probably close to 20.
Yeah, like, you guys are out west quite a bit, which is kind of fun.
Like, we've done 919 when it was Element.
Yeah.
Then it became 919. We've done Lucky Bar, which was our first ever sold-out Victoria show. That was in April of 2009 when Questimation was only 3 months old.
Nice.
We sold out Sugar when Approved came out. We've done the Phillips Brewery. We played Rifflandia twice. We finished on the side stage the first time in 2011, and last year it was us and Death From Above to close out our day.
And now you're on Rock the Shores.
Rock the Shores.
It's going to be mega too.
But so it's been like, you know, we often get asked like, oh, you know, like, you guys are living the dream. Like, oh, you must be able to, like, do whatever you want. And it's like, well, no, like, in a place like, you know, Victoria, British Columbia, we've had to take baby steps. Like, you have to keep coming out and you have to keep playing for people because they want you here. And, you know, and then to top it all off, like, because, you know, on the side of our passion and our love of music and performing and making people happy, it's also a business, so you have to spend money to make money.
Yeah.
You have to come out here, do your thing. If you can make it on a tour, that's great. Generally speaking, we've been hopping on planes to come to Victoria ever since we started coming out here.
Yeah, because you guys, like, for this trip, it's just Rock the Shores?
Rock the Shores, yeah.
Yeah, so the guys at Rock the Shores brought you out. They're like, here's one show. But it's not part of, like, you're not playing Vancouver tomorrow.
No.
Whatever. You're not going to Edmonton or Calgary as part of this trip.
No.
Yeah, and it's, but it's good. I guess it's growing, right? Like, you know, you guys are growing in Edmonton and Calgary and Vancouver, all those places. So hopefully it's making it.
And to be honest, we wouldn't have it any other way. Like, the fact that, you know, promoters here in Victoria have consistently brought us back to the island, and that it keeps growing is just like, that's what you want. You know, it's been a slow trajectory for us, and like how many close personal relationships we have with fans out here.
Yeah, you come out of the hotel in the morning and there's two construction workers walking down the street. They're just like, yeah, great show was the best. And then we stuck our stickers on their construction helmets as they're like walking to work, and we're getting in the van to go back to the airport.
Or even when I picked you guys up today, some guy recognized you just eating tacos. He's just like, why are you guys here eating tacos in Victoria?
There's someone I really want to apologize to. One day we played at the War Child acoustic in the atrium, and I had rented a scooter and it was raining, and when I was late getting back to the performance, and when I went to park the scooter up on the curb, my hand was on the throttle, and to get it up on the curb I had to give it a little bit of gas, but my hand slipped and I aired the scooter out, and I missed this lady's head by about a foot, and her dog lost it. And this woman with a baby in a carriage freaked out, and then the scooter's like spinning around in circles, and I just like let the throttle go, and I'm like just casually pick it up, put the kickstand on, and then walk in the door of the atrium and like walk up on stage and calmly play acoustic guitar.
Just like push that down.
Yeah, we'll just and scene.
So that was his apology.
So I publicly apologize to all of the fine people of Victoria who wish that people from Ontario would not be allowed to rent scooters.
Yeah. People from Ontario.
The Zone at 91.3 Modern Rock.